Okay, I guess we can get started. Let's see. Maybe I should start introducing myself. My name is Alejandra. I live in Dallas, Texas. And if you're here, subscribe to my channel. I have a few questions, but let me get started with prepping my skin, and then we will get right into that. Lately, I have been putting so many things on my face. Like, I don't use primer anymore. I actually just make sure I prep my skin very well before applying my foundation. I feel like the texture I get on my skin makes my makeup adhere properly. If that makes any sense. To where I don't need primer anymore. Favorite food? Probably street tacos. I can have that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and probably snacks in between. My favorite place to go for that would be Salsa Verde Taqueria. It's on, I mean, if you're from Dallas, you know, it's on Northwest Highway and Webb Chapel. So that is definitely my favorite place where I buy my tacos. It used to be by Sanita. The one on Davis. But once I tried that, it was like, no, new favorite place. Okay. Favorite drink? I'm not a drinker. Well, I can drink beer. I don't like liquor. Mixed drinks, not my cup of tea. Give me a michelada and I'll be happy. So that's for that answer. That's for that question. Okay, I need to get ready and answer questions because I will be done with those questions before I'm even halfway done with my makeup. For my foundation, I'm using my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation and my Double Wear Stay in Place. This one is good when I go out, but during the day, feel like it's too matte, too heavy, and this one has like medium to full coverage, but it's too dewy. So perfect together. And another thing, I feel like this one gets really dark on my skin. And my Estee Lauder's one is super light on my skin. If I go on the next shade, it's too dark. Oh God. So, mixing them together. It was the perfect combination for me. Like a hot mess. Where do you get your nails done? My best friend introduced me to the girl she goes to, and I'm not consistent. Especially since I do lashes. I can't have long nails, and I've tried them, but it's just like I go, I get them done, I'll wait months, and then I'll go again, you know. And her name is Denise. I will link her Instagram page somewhere down below, so you guys can check her out. She's really good though. She really is. She's really good. And I actually had an appointment this Saturday, but with this whole coronavirus, I'm 100%. They are rescheduled because today is April 1st. And they just said they're not opening up anything. The shelter in place was extended up until April 30th. So, with that being said, I probably won't be able to get my lashes done because I have my lash appointment as well. And my lash is done, my nail is done. So, yeah. Sorry guys, I'm trying to like speed through my makeup because I have to leave by 9:10. I work 45 minutes away, and or maybe like 40, but now since there's no traffic, since a lot of people are like working from home and whatnot, there hasn't been as much traffic, so that's good. But you always have that one idiot that will cause an accident. We're gonna have to leave early. And I am using my Hoola Quickie Contour Stick to contour my nose. And I wouldn't say contour my face because I don't do it like super sharp. I kind of just give myself some color. And I am using my Real Techniques Expert face brush. Not an expert, but I use this to blend out my bronzer. Gosh, I really wish I had better lighting in here. I'm currently using my Glam Core, which is what I normally use when I'm doing lashes. But and I am in my lash room. This is normally where I get ready. I used to work from here. Do my hair here, do my makeup here. This is kind of my own little privacy sometimes, because I do have a little one and she knows how to open doors already. So I can't get away from her for long. Right now she's sleeping, so. I actually tried filming this video yesterday and it did not work. When you have a little one under 2, or actually I should say 2, she's turning 2 this year, this month. And she just, if I'm here, she loves to be with me. Especially if she sees me doing my makeup or my hair. It's like, meow, meow. That's all she knows how to say. Not all she knows how to say, but, you know, recommendations for skincare. Wrong person to ask. I've had a lot of problems with my skin lately. I started using Proactive again just because, you know, I was going crazy. Like, my face looked horrible. I mean, in high school I had breakouts, but it wasn't like an everyday kind of thing, you know. It was I'm about to get my period, or I'm on my period, you know, so I would get breakouts here and there. But lately it was like, well, it's all over my forehead, on my cheeks, a little bit on my chin. What else? Let's see, where down here on my jawline sometimes I will get some, and I hate it. I hate it because I love to do my makeup and I can't, I feel like it's not the same. And I used to also love, you know, whenever I didn't have makeup on, my skin looked good and I didn't have to feel like I had to cover that up, you know, otherwise I didn't feel good. And now it's just like, I don't enjoy doing my makeup anymore because I feel like you can see the texture, and I don't want to blend highlighter anymore for that same reason. It would make my texture like pop out even more, you know. But I've started seeing a little bit of a difference after I started Proactive again, because I used to use it before and it cleared up my skin, and then I was just kind of like, oh, you know, it went away, let me stop using it, and we were back to square one. But I mean, I don't know, maybe if I invest in like a good skincare, it will help. But I have a feeling it's not just about skincare. I feel like it's what I eat, because I eat a lot of junk food. It's probably like hormonal acne. That's what I'm thinking. And yeah, so don't take my advice on skincare. What is the best aftercare for your lashes? Don't pull on them. Don't sleep on your face. Brush them daily, wash them daily. Use oil-free products around your eyes. No mascara, no waterproof. And actually, you can use mascara, a lash extension friendly mascara. And I can order them through the website where I buy them. I actually have one that I've never even used on myself when I've had lash extensions. I've just always been scared. But it's actually a water-based mascara, which I think I should have here. one I had it here. I will find it and I will show you guys. Oh, I think it's over here. It's literally like, looks like a gel type mascara. Maybe not. I had it here, but I guess not. I will have to find it and show you guys. I'll probably post it on my Instagram once I find it. But yeah, like, try to avoid oil-based products around your eyes. And just clean daily, you know, and brush them. Don't sleep on your face. I think I already repeated all of that. But yeah. I feel like it's like 50-50. 50% what your lash tech can do for you at the time of the appointment, and then the other half is how you take care of your lashes. So I've had girls that were like, hey, they didn't last a week and a half later, right? And I'm like, okay, well, did you wet them the first 24 hours? You know, and she was like, no, I haven't even like wet them. I haven't washed them, like water hasn't came near. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, you have to clean them daily because oil buildup will break down the glue. And if you get oily, best believe you're gonna have oil around your lash line. And they're like, oh, you know. Or I had one that was like a day later, hey, I have no lashes. No, 2 days later, actually, not a day later. And I felt horrible. I was like, oh my god, what did I do wrong? I was just not having it. I felt so horrible. And especially because it was somebody that I wasn't like best friends with, but I knew, right? So then I had her come in, I gave her a fill, and as she's walking in, she's like messing with her lashes, pulling on her lashes, and I'm like, you're not supposed to do that, you know. And she was like, well, I got in the shower that same day, and then she showed me how she did it to like get in the shower. She was like, but I didn't get them wet. Keep in mind, guys, this was during winter. I'm 100% sure you are not going to take a shower with freezing cold water. And if you don't, then there's going to be the steam in the room. You know, you're supposed to avoid steam, saunas, getting them wet, just anything, right? So I was like, okay, you know what? I just brushed it off. I was like, it's fine. You know, it's fine. I fixed them for her, and then I made sure I emphasized all of that time before she left, or before she walked out of my out of her appointment. And next time, 2 weeks later, actually like 2.5 to 3 weeks later, she came back and she had full lashes. And she was like, oh, this time they did last. And I'm like, I wonder why. You know, you did what you were supposed to do. Is that fucked up to say? That probably is, right? Okay, this is definitely too white for me. Oh my god. My camera's gonna die. How long have I been recording? I should probably keep recording on my phone. Hey guys, sorry, my camera died, so I'm now gonna record on my phone. You see, the lighting is a lot better on my phone than on my camera. My camera I look super white. I don't know if it's because I'm using like an LED light. I feel like somebody's coming. Anyways, One of the questions was, how do I manage mom life and, you know, working for myself with, I don't know if I'm phrasing it right, just because I'm now recording on my phone and I can't see the picture, but I think it's something like that. And I actually had my 2 jobs, which was my lash business, and I did that on the weekends after work, and I had my full-time job, which was at a title company. We do title loans, people borrow money on their vehicles, and yeah, that's basically. And then being a mom, it's hard, but when I decided to do lashes, I didn't think it was gonna bloom so quickly. I literally thought, okay, I can do this for about 1.5 to 2 years. My baby will start preschool, and then once I start getting busy, you know, I'll be able to quit my job. In about 1.5 to 2 years, you know, I was fine. I was doing a lash here and there, maybe max 2 lashes a week. 1 lash. There was weeks that I had no lashes at all, and it was a little bit discouraging. I'm not gonna lie, it was, I would get really sad when I had no lashes, but I mean, I was just starting, you know, and everybody starts somewhere. And then I would see girls, like other lash techs, post things about, you know, I guess girls that had just started and their work, and I'm like, nobody was born to be a perfect lash tech, like nobody. And so, gosh, I'm really liking the lighting on my phone. Rather, I just bought a camera to do videos, and my phone looks better. That's sad. And yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting it to bloom so quickly, because it hasn't even been 1 year, and I was already booked like 3 weeks in advance, you know, sometimes even the month in advance. These last few months, it has really like taken off, and then this whole coronavirus thing came up and kind of just, you know, hit me by surprise. But I mean, we will get back to it. Anyways, I get distracted so easily. Back to the question, how do I handle it? Luckily, I have so much help. My mother-in-law, like, we live here with my in-laws, and she helps me so much. You know, she babysits her when I'm at work. And then there was times when my boyfriend was working out of town, so he couldn't help once I was lashing, so she would watch her. And you know, these last few months, it was like, get up and go to work, come back straight to my lash room, set everything up, do lashes, and probably finish like 12 or 1 in the middle of the night. And I was drained. I was really drained. But I was like, you know what? This is gonna pay off one day, because I'll be able to stop working for someone forever and, you know, work for myself. And it was kind of an investment. It was my time that I was investing, but I felt like it was worth it, you know. And my boyfriend told me like, you know, we hardly see you. And I'm like, it's just temporary. Be patient with me. You know, I'll be able to quit. And I was actually planning on I actually decided to leave my job April 30th, at the end of April. But with this whole coronavirus, it has jacked up so many things that I'm thinking, I'm planning on opening my books up again May 4th. So hopefully, that's my plan. I don't know how things are gonna go, but if I am able to open my books by May 4th, I might still, you know, leave my job at the end of April, which is still, I might have to push it a little towards like May. I don't know, this whole thing has just jacked up everything. I haven't been lashing since like 3 weeks ago, which is like early March. And they had done the shelter in place. Okay, I need to stop. I go from one thing into like complete other thing. How do I manage it? I have a lot of help. It's hard. So these last few weeks, it was like a blessing in disguise. Like, I hate that it's going on, but I've had so much time with my little one that I'm like, I needed this break because I was working back to back the last few months. So yeah, it's hard, but sometimes you have to, you know, sacrifice something to get something better out of it. And yeah, like, just don't let anyone discourage you, and don't let anyone judge you because you're working too much. And sometimes, you know, you're gonna have to sacrifice extra bonding time with your loved ones in order to be able to provide something better later on in life. And like me, that's why I did it, because I didn't want to work for someone for the rest of my life, and I wanted to be able to, you know, like, make my own schedule and have more time for my daughter once she was a little older and I had to help her like in certain things. And you know, as she's a baby, I enjoyed her, I really did, but I feel like that's when I had the chance to kind of fly away a little to create a better. The next question is, would I ever be interested in starting my like lash studio with other lash techs can work there? I actually had the opportunity to join the girl I used to do my lashes, and in a way I'm like, I should have taken that opportunity, but in a way I had just started and I felt like I had to do this on my own to feel like I actually succeeded. You know, I didn't have anyone's help, and not that I didn't want anybody's help, it's just, you know, the whole reason why I started this was because I didn't want to work for someone for the rest of my life. And me working under somebody else's studio, I feel like, you know, they were still going to have control over my time. And I mean, it's not a bad thing, and as bad as it sounds, me saying it like that, that's how I felt. And you know, here working from home, it was easier for me because sometimes I was back to back and sometimes I had time in between clients. So that extra time that I had in between clients, I would be able to go out there, you know, and hang out with my little one, and she needed help with something, and I was able to be there on my little time off that I had. So yeah, I mean, I feel like that was the best option for me. Maybe in the future I will want to separate my home and my business, but for now, I feel like yeah, that was the best option for me. So let's answer this question. Yes, I would like to, maybe in the future. But honestly, owning a business is pretty hard. Me, that I work from home, I have no other responsibilities like extra rent, extra bills, extra, you know, things that I have that have to come out of my lash check. So I'm comfortable with doing lashes at home. Maybe once it gets a little bit bigger and I can, you know, reach out into different things in the lash business, I would be able to, but for now, I like working alone. Like I said, I make my own hours. It's it's my own space. I don't have to, I don't know. I've just had a really bad experience working with other people, and I don't want to disrupt like my little energy that I have going on at the moment. So maybe in the future, it's possible that I can, you know, grow a little bit more and have my own lash studio and have other girls working there. But at the moment, it's not something I want like right now. Maybe in 4 years, 3 years. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not even doing lashes in 3 to 4 years. But hopefully we'll see how that goes. You guys, I think it's pretty late. I think it's definitely late. Oh my god. Okay guys, so I think I'm going to continue this video on my way to work so I can finish. I think I'm done with the questions, but I feel like this is not the proper way to close out the video. So I will see you in a little bit.